So our grandma likes to collect fortune cookies from Chinese restaurants when she goes and stuff. And then she puts them all into this like Ziploc bag and then once a month drops it off at our house. Like she eats at Chinese restaurants a lot, so there's a lot. So the other day, I pulled one out on my way over to, like, I had just woken up. I know, it's not good to be eating sugar so early in the morning. But I opened one up, and the paper inside said, "You will bring sunshine into someone's life." So I was like, oh, so emotional, touchy and stuff.
And then 5 seconds later, he throws it in the trash.
No, I have it right in front of me, you see?
Mm-hmm.
So I walk into Sophia's room, and I open the blinds to wake her up. She's like, "Why did you let the sunlight in?" I'm like, "Oh, that's the sunlight. You will bring sunshine into someone's life."
I'd forgotten about that. Hi, and welcome to Rocket to Anywhere, where we speed up everything because it's summer and it's getting really hot.
Yep. I'm Corban.
Oh yeah, and I'm Sofia.
We forget every week.
Well, yeah, I forgot that I was supposed to say my name.
Before we started recording, I promised Sophia that there wouldn't be any follow-up. We don't have any follow-up, but we have one quick announcement, and that is, this morning I found out that Paddington 2 will be coming out November 10th. So if there's any Paddington fans out there, it's just a heads up. I have to say, that new movie? It stayed pretty true to the books, but yeah. Now on to Thought of the Week. What do you have for us, Sophia?
It should be Thoughts of the Week, because I have more than one all the time.
Yeah, it is good if you're thinking more than one thing a week.
Oh no, I don't think about it. I just get it off the internet.
You had to think to get the internet.
No, I don't think so. If you have 2 choices and you take one away, you have 0 choices.
That is so smart.
You get it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like if you listen to Hello Internet, C.G.B. Grayo, he says, 1 is none, 2 is 1. My thought of the week is, it's not as deep or profound as hers, but it's like, why are all car dealerships on the same street?
Because they're all competing?
I don't know. It's something I always think about every time our family goes to get an oil change. Also, heads up to our parents if you're listening. The van needs an oil change. I saw it yesterday.
It's like they don't notice, you have to notice.
Well, they probably saw it. Now it's time for Learn a Word. Today, pleonasm. 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 The use of more words than are necessary to express an idea.
Are we going to do motivational quotes?
Well, I guess. Words, poems, they're all the same thing. You have any motivational quotes?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Didn't you have one?
Normal's always changing.
You didn't say that like you were motivated.
My fellow chips, normal is always changing.
No, so what is it called? Emotional?
Yes.
I was going to say motivational, and I was like, nah, not really.
You should have seen the Mr. Rogers Twitch chat room this morning. The day we're recording this is the last day of the Mr. Rogers marathon, and they were airing this episode with this kid who's, paralyzed or something, and he only had the movement of his mouth and eyes and stuff, like his head, basically neck down paralyzed, and he sang a song with Mr. Rogers, and the Twitch chat room was nothing but just, crying emoji. People are crying. I threw my fair share of a dozen or so crying emojis in.
Yeah, the most emojis he's ever done in a lifetime.
Uh-huh.
So somebody says, always be positive. And then you trip down the stairs. And then you're like, woo, I got down those stairs fast.
Yeah, a true Phil. From the Miserable Mill. I feel like if we started a conference where all we did was just say nothing but motivational quotes, so many people would go, but then people would come back, leave the conference and be like, I don't remember anything they said.
Yeah.
Because sometimes someone says something to you, and you're like, I will remember that for the rest of my life. And then you're like, what did I say I would remember for the rest of my life?
That's why there's Instagram Save.
It's joke time.
I have riddles, games, and jokes. I am prepared this week. Okay, so this one, it's like, you have to write it down on a piece of paper for yourself. So draw an acorn plus another acorn, and that equals 18. Okay? Now, that means an acorn minus an ant equals 4. So, what's an ant plus an acorn?
Just tell us the answer. Hopefully people had enough time to write this down on a piece of paper.
Okay, well anyway, so if an acorn plus an acorn is 18, that means it's 9 per acorn. So an acorn minus an ant, that's 9 minus what equals 4. So 9 minus 5 equals 4. That means an ant is 5. So 5, and then, so an ant plus an acorn, that's 5 plus 9, that's 14. So the answer is 14.
We're getting way too educational on this show. What did the asteroid say to its YouTube viewers? Comment down below.
Oh.
I actually made that up right now on the fly.
Wow. That's why it was terrible. Okay, so 111 equals 13. 112 equals 24. 113 equals 35. 114 equals 46. 115 equals 57. So what does 117 equal? And you should write this down.
You should have said that first.
Oh, well, whatever. You can rewind it.
Okay, people pause it now, figure it out, because I don't have time to figure it out. Sophia, tell me what it is.
Okay. So the answer is 79.
Did you bring nothing but math jokes today?
No.
Here's a good pun, sort of, and it's summer.
Pun intended.
Yeah, Texas people, you know you're gonna have lumps all over your neck and arms and legs from all those mosquito bites. Here's a good one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amos.
A mosquito who?
A mosquito just bit me. And that one's from Titus, age 9. In Granite Falls, North Carolina.
Another state with mosquitoes.
Don't they all?
Okay. Okay, so here's like a sort of a tongue twister thing. You probably won't get this unless you see the photo, so go into the show notes and look at the photo.
rta.space/30.
It says giraffe. Giraffe graph. Giraffe graph on a graph. Giraffe graph on a graph with a giraffe. Giraffe graph on a graph with a giraffe on a giraffe graph. I actually said that first try.
I feel like that's something Lemony Snicket would write, like, in the dark, 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 in the dark.
Well, that's just in the dark. Okay.
Which was in the light. The other day, a friend of mine tweeted on Twitter that if you don't have any money, take a YouTube staycation. You just watch travel vlogs all day. Here's another one on that. How can you go on vacation without spending any money?
YouTube staycation?
Take the freeway.
Oh.
That's from Madison in Yale, Illinois.
What does the sun drink/see out of?
Glasses.
Sunglasses, Corban. Sunglasses.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
What did the horse say when it fell?
Nay.
Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Oh.
Life alert for horses.
Yeah. When do you go at red and stop at green?
On Twister?
No. When you're eating watermelon.
Oh. Unless you're that one person.
Don't give away all the secrets here.
What do you call a car that sits in the sun?
Sun car?
A hot rod.
Rod?
It's another word for like an old car, but that's like new fashion. That's
Word
from
of the day. Okay.
That's from Leah in Perry, Michigan.
What race is never run?
Sleep?
You race in your sleep?
It's a race to the morning?
No, a swimming race.
What's a golfer's favorite drink?
Golf tea?
Close. Tea. And that's from Faith in Pittsford, New York.
What is the best day to go to the beach?
Preferably not when your mansion is about to burn down.
Stop making references. Okay, Sunday.
Well, that would be the best day to go because, it's all sunny and stuff. Oh, wait, did they say when's the best day or when's the worst day?
When's the best day?
Oh, me with my great hearing. Talking about days, great segue here. An upcoming holiday, I have two completely opposite holidays because I saw these there and I was like, these are so opposite I just have to say them. Saturday, the 10th of June, is Worldwide Knit in Public Day.
Corban, the day this comes out, it's going to be June 10th.
Yeah, so basically the day this comes out today, it's Knit in Public Day. And I picked this because I recently saw...
It's more like try to knit in public.
Yeah. Well, if you want to learn how to knit, great segue here. I saw the most recent episode of Arthur, like on the PBS Kids app, was like Arthur Unravels, and it's that episode where Arthur learns how to knit or something like that, and it made me, I was like, I want to learn how to knit now. On a complete opposite side, Sunday, the 18th of June, is International Panic Day, a day to do nothing but just panic. Now to today I learned.
Today I learned how to tie the strongest knot ever. And you don't even have to learn how to do it. Okay, so all you gotta do, get headphones, earpods, whatever you want to call them, earbuds. For that person who's listening, yeah.
On Samsung?
No. Yeah, actually on Samsung, yes. Okay, yeah, so you put them in your pocket and you wait 1 minute, and there's your strongest knot ever.
Hey, like you're strangling or something, like you're strangling, sinking in a boat.
I'm strangling myself.
You're sinking in a boat where like someone's like, we need a strong knot. I'm like, just
wait 1 minute.
Yeah, give me a minute. Just takes headphones out, sticks them in your pocket. Okay, we have a strong knot. This should hold this boat together. Today I learned that state of Arizona, does not follow daylight savings time. The thing where you have to like move back an hour or go forward an hour. I'm not sure if this is like common knowledge or anything, but I just found out about it. And it says, for half a century, Arizona, not including the Navajo Reservation, I think that's how I pronounce it, has refused to perform the standard to daylight saving and back again dance. In 1968, the state legislature decided it was best for Arizona to opt out of the Uniform Time Act of 1966, which mandated the saving of daylight. TLDR, or TLDL, I guess too long didn't listen. Arizona does not do daylight savings time. Why, or Sophia's I wonder why.
No. Today it's
Why.
Hold on.
Well, today
yes,
it's why, because I brought this thing for us to argue about.
No. I brought my own thing. Why do people only give party bags to little kids? Okay, because the party bags were the best part of the party. Like, it was like a reward for being social at the party.
Okay, so my why here I brought is like going to be a debate between us two.
Debates between us don't last very long.
Yes. So the other day, I was taking Sophia's dog, Bailey, for a walk when she's at Taekwondo. And I was listening to this podcast called Reconcilable Differences. I don't necessarily recommend it because it's like 3 hours long for each episode, unless you have the time for that.
Yeah, he listens in like 1,000 times speed and he can't even hear anything.
Well, I did hear this and slowed it down to hear this whole thing. So one of the hosts said that one of his co-workers eats popcorn with a spoon.
Yeah.
Popcorn with a spoon. Who does that?
I did it when I was a kid. I didn't want to have to wash my hands afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like, he was saying that this co-worker, they bring the spoon like to the movie theater and just like when they're sitting at home watching a movie.
Well, I would do that, but no outside things.
Well, you're from the outside.
I know. I was like, wow, okay, what a rule.
Wow, why they let me in? No. So, just thinking
and this is why debates don't last long.
Okay, and then, like, Okay, I know people who get, like, really mad when they hear that I eat pizza with a fork and knife.
Well, you do that for the same reason. You don't want to wash your hands.
Well, yeah, like when
Even
we
though
go
you
to
still
Costco
do, but...
and stuff. Okay, so, like, I want to know, in your opinion, is eating popcorn with a spoon okay?
Yeah.
Is eating pizza with a fork and knife okay?
Okay, if it's, like really greasy.
Pizza Patron style?
Yes.
That stuff falls apart as soon as
Except
you
when
touch
you
it.
cut it, it just falls apart, so there's no point.
It's topics time. For many people, not us, everyone has hit their summer vacations and breaks. And as you're out here in your summer vacations, especially in hot states like Texas and California, where it's like 100 degrees every day, you're trying to find out ways to stay cool by yourself, right? Like you're burning to death just sitting around in front of air vents and stuff.
You mean
trying to stay
cool, like breeze cool, or cool like
Antarctica.
like yo? No, I'm kidding.
What are some ways to stay cool during the summer?
Okay, number 1. It's actually number 2 on this list, but number 1. So your bed sheets, you put them in the fridge or freezer, depending on how cold you want them, like a couple minutes before you go to bed, and then you put them back on your bed, and then now they're cool, like, yeah.
Until like an hour later.
Well, I mean, if you're burning hot when you go to bed.
Wait, if you can fall asleep within an hour, or however long they last, people. Cool. My first one is putting your clothes or like shoes and socks and stuff in the fridge. So like clear out.
That's basically what I just said.
Yeah, well, hold on. When you're walking around, so like if you're going to go from your house or apartment to like your car and you have to go outside there, put your outfit for the day inside the freezer or fridge and then put it on and immediately like run to your car or whatever, and you'll stay cool enough just to get your car without getting hot. While Sophia's looking for her next one, that's what they did on Martha Speaks, and TD would put his socks and shoes in there, and then he would just, like, as soon as he's going outside, put them on and run.
You know what you should do? So when you go swimming, after you jump into the pool, you're inside the pool with the water, okay? You get a water bottle and you pour it on yourself because you're really hot, okay?
That's the internet equivalent of searching for Google on Google.
Yeah. You're in a pool. Get under the water.
On that subject, I say put ice cubes on top of your head. If you're walking around in the sun, it works. Trust me. It works.
Ice cubes don't stay on top of your head.
Well, if you have a lot of hair.
Not you. Okay,
so my second and last thing to stay cool in the summer is something I saw on Cyber Chase the other day. I know, I still watch the show. It's old. But I saw, I'm not sure if it works. I've never tried it myself. Never done it myself. Never seen anyone do it. Maybe it's just fake or something. But I saw you take a bandana and you wet it, like soaking wet, and then you tie it around your neck. And apparently it helps with the circulation of heat leaving your body or something. And like you replace the water every 20 minutes or something. I don't know. Never tried it. Maybe I can report on it, as it's already getting really hot this summer, so maybe I'll try it. Also, now that it's summer, pools are opening up. People are heading out to the pools and stuff. And sometimes, like our family, we're so excited to get to the pool that we forget all of the pool toys. Okay? All the noodles, we forget all the floaties, all the rings. But we don't want to get out of the pool because we're too comfortable and stuff, and like we've already adapted to the temperature. So, what are some fun pool games to play when you don't have anything with you? Well, we can take the classic, which is like the Marco Polo thing, but that doesn't even work if it's just two people or if it's just you. So, here's what I came up with.
If it's just you, practice doing a front flip into the pool. Okay, do not do it. If you're taller than 4 feet, do not do it into a 4 feet pool. Okay.
Or 3 feet. Or 6 inch.
Don't do it into anything 2 feet less than you. Okay, yeah. So like I'm 5 something, and so I would not dive into the pool that we're gonna go to.
I'm 5 something. Okay, here's something that I do: is fill beach balls with water. Take all like the beach balls, take all the air out, and then put them next to those like jet stream things and fill them up with water. And you have like, it's too heavy to carry. No, you're not to throw them at people.
Oh.
They move really fast. So, like, you can throw them across the pool and do catch and stuff. Don't throw them at people, though. The other thing, saw this on, like, a Christian memes account. It was like, attention youth pastors, here's a cool game to play with your kids. Throw a toothpick into the pool and then have them find it. But, took it up a notch, make it a little easier. It's called Invisibottle. Take an empty 2-liter bottle or water bottle, and then just throw it into the pool. And
Corban, if it's empty, it's gonna float.
Well, no, you have to fill it up, like with water, and close it, I guess. Throw it in and have everyone try to find it, because it's going to be super hard to find it
Corban,
if it's the same color.
I can find it.
Yeah.
Let's do it this Friday when we go to the pool.
Okay. You can also do, like, play the classic game of playing it in the pool. That's really hard because, like, you can't run. So I guess you could do it with swimming if you're not a good swimmer, though.
Yeah.
And the last one I have, this is actually a thing I have done before. I've seen it and I've participated in it, and it is so cool. So at camp one year, there was this, like, circular pool. And what we did was we got a group of, like, 40 people into it, and we all started walking in the same direction, and we created a whirlpool that lasted for, like, 15 minutes.
By the way, this is not, like, a tiny pool. This is, like, huge camp pool, okay? So
it wasn't that big. It was, like, 15 feet across.
It's big enough for 40 people to be inside without, like, being crowded.
Yes. And so basically we all just, like, walked and marched in circles and created a whirlpool. It was super fun. Like, when everyone stopped, we all started just, like, floating in circles and stuff. Really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's really cool if you've never done it before. So, yeah. Welcome to summer, everyone. Closing time. Everyone, thank you for listening. If this is your first time, many of you may have joined because of...
It's your first time coming and your first time leaving.
Yeah. Please subscribe. Find a way for you to subscribe, however you're listening. iPhone, Android, iOS, whatever it is. rta.space/listen. There's a way for you to listen anywhere you want, except for Spotify. Still waiting for that. You can also review us on iTunes if you enjoyed the show. 5 stars, or however many you want. If you have any suggestions for us, you can email us, rocket2anywhereshow@gmail.com. Also, if you are looking for the band Rocket to Anywhere, please do not email us, because we get emails, like, every Friday from people who are like, hey, can we book you for, like, a show in Florida or something? I'm like, we're not the rock band Rocket to Anywhere. Okay? Anyway, or you can tweet us at RTHO. Show notes for this week's episode are at rta.space/30. And you can follow me on Twitter at Corban Garcia, or you can follow Sofia on Instagram at
extra_Sofia, SOFIA.
Yes, now with the PH. That'll be it for this week's show. Quick shout out before we end the show. If you are looking for another podcast to listen to, I thought I might start giving you every week a new suggestion for a show to listen to. So, this week, I'm going to recommend to you, if you're an Arthur fan, Elwood City Limits. It's a great show where they go episode by episode from the beginning, chronologically, and review every single episode of Arthur. They just finished reviewing all of Season 1, and their Season 1 recap went up yesterday, I believe. So, if you're interested, it's a great show. Check it out. As for us on Rocket to Anywhere,
this rocket has landed. They misspelled fave. Fave is SS.
You already started wrong.